Kevin Carpenter is a lawyer with experience in sports law, and he's also the editor of the online publication LawInSport's. He is joining us now from Manchester. All right, so we're hearing now that the associate of the alleged match fixer, Dan Tan, has been detained in Milan. So how do you think he'll be dealt with?
Good morning. Yeah, well, it's a very promising development, I have to say. He'll be dealt with very thoroughly, I imagine, by the Italian authorities. He has been detained upon questioning, and it's hopeful that he will reveal some more interesting information to the authorities, perhaps leading to the eventual whereabouts of Dan Tan, as an arrest warrant is also out for his whereabouts.
Okay, Kevin, we're hearing a lot about this match fixing, but seriously, how rampant is it, and how big a part does Asia actually play?
Well, it really is a big issue. I think one shocking statistic that I've recently heard is that it is bigger than the illegal trade in global small arms, and I think that's something to sit up and take notice about. Asia does have a large part to play, to a large extent, due to the illegal gambling culture which prevails throughout Asia. However, it's not exclusively an Asian problem, and I think the recent Europol investigation revealed Africa, South America, as well as other areas of concern.
Kevin, Singapore police announcing today it is sending a team to the Interpol headquarters in France there to help with the investigations. But do you think more should be done from this side in dealing with criminal planning taking place?
Yes, I certainly do. I think, although it's, again, promising that the Singaporean police authorities are going over to France, I think it's actually government intervention that is most important, and that has been mentioned this week at the conference. Whenever we have large illegal betting markets such as China, India and the United States of America still having illegal betting and having no regulation, then what needs to happen is lobbying at the political level and changes to the legislation to make it easier to investigate and to prosecute match fixers.
Okay, Kevin, but there's also a view that football currently has replaced horse racing as a staple of bookmaking business because of technology and also the fact that the matches are live.
I think that certainly has a large part to play, and obviously advances in the internet, but particularly mobile technology, has meant it's a lot easier to coordinate efforts around the world on this matter. But football is certainly taking centre stage, as it is the most popular sport by viewers and by the amount of people that play it. My particular view is that although FIFA is doing good work in this area, the International Olympic Committee is perhaps best placed to take action here, because as we saw at the recent London Olympic Games, they did a very good job with the UK gambling regulator to prevent any betting-related match fixing taking place at the Games. And they are also seem to be more keen to take more severe measures against members, as they did recently with the Indian Olympic Authority, suspending them, although not for match-fixing reasons. They are more keen to take action.
Kevin, apart from being a sports lawyer, you're also a qualified football referee. Could you perhaps give us an idea of any telltale signs that a referee or a player has been bribed by a match fixer?
Absolutely. Well, I think because you're dealing with individual people, it is actually more difficult in a way to bribe referees and players to make a difference, because it is, of course, very obvious if a referee, for example, as has been the case, gives 3 dubious penalties in the last 10 minutes of a football match. I think the point's been made, and with the recent China revelations again this week, that local government officials had a large part to do with what's been going on there. And also, I think the leading investigative journalist Declan Hill has said that the chairman and management of football clubs needs more attention, because they can manage the culture of the clubs themselves and therefore get the whole team involved in the match fixing issue.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much for that. Kevin Carpenter there is editor of the online publication LawInSport's, joining us with his expertise.